Hi, this is Zeedign Tutorials, and this is the fifth video of the Shutterstock Contributor series, where just like the previous ones, in the first half I'm going to update you with my earnings summary over this whole year, and then in the second half I'm going to share a really interesting and useful strategy of mine that is going to help you reduce your time and effort, and that is going to help you make more sales while treating Shutterstock as a passive source of income. Now, before getting started, for those of you who are watching this for the first time and who are not familiar with this entire series, this is the highlight of that. And if you're watching this video for the first time, I would highly recommend you to watch this first one and this last one, the strategy number 3, and the first one, which is a case study where we started this whole thing. So you cannot afford to miss out on these two, and if you don't have time, you can skip these two, although I find all of these really useful. And finally, do subscribe to this channel because your subscriptions, your likes and comments really encourage me to continue sharing these useful insights with you, and it supports the channel. Okay, so let's get started with the earnings summary of this month. So this month in the July 2022, let me open up this tab instead. So here is the earnings summary, and for the month of July 2022 I have made $263 so far, and this is the last day of the month, so I'm not expecting any more. And if we do a little bit of comparative analysis, this was the second best month of this year. I've been trying, or my target is to maintain an average of $200 per month, and I have been successful in doing that so far. So this was the second best month. The first one is still the month of May with 283. Anyway, so I think that's it with the earning summary or the update, and let's proceed to our strategy. Now this is the strategy number 4, and here this is the simplest way of describing it. I will read it out for you. So do not invest your time and effort in individual designs. Okay, I think it's very simple, but I will explain it, and I have got 2 examples as well. And then instead invest your time and effort in reusable templates. Okay, so reusable templates is the main keyword here. And then another way of describing it is, do not treat Shutterstock as a source of active income. Instead, treat Shutterstock as a source of passive income. Okay, for those who are struggling to understand between these two, active income is something where you continue making some effort, or you continue doing some work and you get paid on regular basis like that. So if you work, you get paid, and if you don't work, you do not get paid, just like a job. On the other hand, passive income works like this. I have an example for you, luckily this month. Now here is the dashboard of mine for the Shutterstock Contributor account, and if you look closely, here you will notice that I haven't submitted any design, I haven't contributed any design to my profile in the last 3 weeks, or you could call it a month. So despite doing 0 effort, despite making 0 contribution in the last month, I still managed to earn $263 in the month of July. Okay, this is called passive income. This is where the reusable template thing comes into the picture. Now here I have an example. When I say do not invest your time and effort in individual designs, now let's begin with a quick example here. So this is a very simple example. I have tons of these examples, but I have shortlisted 2 for your ease. So this is the original design that I created for some sort of a sale in the Shutterstock, and now notice this one. So what I'm trying to do is I have designed something in a manner that I could use it again for some other purpose or for some other design. Okay, so if you'll notice closely, this particular design for the sale is almost similar to this one. So what I did is I first designed this one, and then I made some changes in it and reused the same design for some other thing, right? So here I'm using it for 2020 New Year, and here I'm using it for the sale. And if you will notice closely, with a little bit of changes and modifications, I'm using it again for LGBT campaign. And then here again I've changed the colors, made a few adjustments, and I'm using this again for work from home a banner. So these 4 designs are all based on one single template that I invested in. So this is what I'm talking about. So instead of making one design for the sale, then one new one for the 2020, then one for the LGBT like this. Instead I invest in my time and effort in making templates that I can reuse again and again. And once I have a long list of templates, then for each and everything I can make 10 designs very quickly. So for example, if I want to target the LGBT campaign in the month of June, because that's a Pride month, so if I have to design new ones, that is going to consume a lot of time for me. But if I have been preparing templates, if I've been designing templates for the past few months or years, I will have tens and 20s of templates, and then I will simply fill out those templates for the LGBT campaign. I will just have to simply change some colors, make few adjustments, and that's it. I will be good to go. Okay, so here is another example. This is also a quite interesting one. So this is one template which I've used for the Ukraine campaign, and I have been reusing this campaign for multiple sort of protests that happen around the world. So for example, I have used the same template with little bit of modifications obviously for the Palestine protest. Then I have used the same quite similar one for the LGBT Pride campaign, and then I used the same one for My Body My Choice, the pro-choice campaign that recently triggered in USA. So you can notice that all these four they are different in few little bit of aspects, but overall these are all based on a single template that I invested my time in. So I hope these two examples are quite clear indication of what I'm trying to say here. So if you will invest your time in templates, then you will be able to enjoy these sort of results, where even if you do not find time, even if you skip a whole month, your account will still continue to make money, because you are not investing too much time on it. You are getting extra time, you are targeting more campaigns, and those campaigns and those designs can be reused again and again, and this is how you will turn your Shutterstock Contributor account as a source of passive income instead of treating it as an active income. And I also wanted to mention that I have been working on a comparative analysis between different stock photography platforms in terms of earning potential, and I would really appreciate if you would go to the community tab of my channel and participate in this voting, because that would help me in understanding which platforms are you trying to explore. And stay tuned for this particular video, because I have been working on this comparison for months now, and eventually I will share my findings with you, and those findings are really going to be helpful for those who are looking to explore more platforms than just Shutterstock. So I hope this whole concept was clear, and if you have found this information or this advice useful, like I said again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Drop any comment if you have some question. I would love to answer that, and have a nice day.